Now it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now that's well seen too. And it's Camavinga. Some good work on the right flank here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position. And his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe is flagged offside. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's Trippier. Engages and forces him off the ball. Trippier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Araujo with a definite foul there.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Looking here to chip it through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Nice bit of trickery. Look at the space here. Sergio Ramos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Trippier. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga with the cross. Takes a shot! It's there! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
There's the shot! Knocks it out wide. Drives it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Araujo.
Atletico Mineiro truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's picked his way. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Trippier. Now Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Now he's off and running. And they win it back again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute
And he goes
added
cross
time.
field.
Good ball, that too.
Good ball, good take. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Atletico Mineiro really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's got away. Wriggles his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Kimmich.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Looking to go deep. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Ah, he's given it away. Referee's given a throw. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga, Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Defending was strong and firm. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cleared away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is lovely. And it's pulled back. Shot could be on. And it's Kimmich.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Hadrian. Number 7, Bellingham.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Coming on the field, number 14, Gavi. Number
Driving
16,
forward.
Fermin.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with...
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution.
Atletico Mineiro can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga goes on a run down the left wing. And he's intervened well there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just 5 minutes left. Tries to play it through. Fermin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Gavi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. He's looking wide. And now the breakaway.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Gets into some space. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Atletico Mineiro with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
So what do you
one,
take
too.
away
We're
from
about
it all,
to
Jim?
announce
Well,
today's
Peter,
hockey numbers.
I really
Please
couldn't
watch the
see what
screen
this
if you have
team
a
was
ticket.
trying to...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a
Wimbledon
fantastic atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Atletico
This really
Mineiro.
is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
Shapes to shoot! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. The pass has gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. Arhan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That looks a foul. Yep, that's a quick free kick. Atletico Mineiro are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Kimmich.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets good distance on it. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. Look at the space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There will be a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a little off target. And it's Kimmich. Atletico Mineiro leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Camavinga. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Atletico Mineiro looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Kimmich. Now it's Oyarzabal. He could be in here. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Hangs a big header! Just off target.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Opts for safety. Camavinga makes the interception. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Atletico Mineiro, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way
And the action
to the
is
information
back on the
center?
way. Atletico Mineiro carrying a one-goal lead. That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball. Real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Atletico Mineiro really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kimmich with the slide tackle there. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Trippier. He is just caressing the ball. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Chance! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Pedri. Kimmich. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri stands tall and stands strong. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller, this one. Header! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Atletico Mineiro go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham. He was under real pressure there. Closing in on goal.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some good work on the right flank here. Wriggles his way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. That's a good ball out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? I think we're just about done here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Showing great feet there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Mbappe. That's very neat. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Substitution for Indonesia.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
22.
And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's trying the shots.
Bellingham.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Lovely feet. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
We are glad to inform you that
Terrific
today's match
recovery,
day
a
programs are
really
available from
fine
stands
win that, Jim
located
Beglin.
by the
They've
gate.
taken advantage
I'm sure
of
they will
some
make fine
complacency,
souvenirs.
Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And all that remains... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
everybody,
a
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the
Against
passionate crowd
Atletico
demands.
Mineiro.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act. between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position, and his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Played towards the other side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time. It's a quick one. Incoming delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri.
Atletico Mineiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's managed to get free. Oyarzabal! Oh, that's incredible! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And a chance! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. That has been slung wide. Cross into the box.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham, he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Succumbs to the pressure. Closing. Big chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward.
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham finds himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe might just make this. Eder Militao does really well there. He is strong. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's in a great position here. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now. And we hit half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Koundé gets across to intercept that. That'll be a throw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's neat. In with the challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eder Militao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Delivers the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
So, time for
Bellingham.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
22, Hadrian. Number 9.
That pass isn't the
Mbappe.
best.
Number 11. Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field. Number 14.
Rodrigo is onto this.
He's having a shot! Number 21.
Rodrigo really had a
Rodrigo.
clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in
Substitution
disappointment.
progress.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Is there any support? He might not need it. Elects to cross, climbs up big! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Early ball out from the back. No, that's been intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's nice. Good take, and is he in? Goulet. Goulet puts his foot on the gas. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Hit into the middle. Cleared away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through. The message is clear. None shall pass. There won't be another chance after this one. Ball swung in. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Really didn't have enough to concern the
2 added
defence.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? Gavi. Camavinga. He's in a great position. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you
Just a
summarise
quick
what we've
request
seen today
for
then, Jim?
everybody to please
Atletico
kindly-
Mineiro.